Hey everybody, it's Christine with your weekly dose of radical self-reflection with practical direction. Today I'm going to talk to you about communication and how the delivery method of your message is even more important than what you say. So I'll start with a story. My friend called me a few days ago and she's like, "Oh, Christine, I have to tell you this really awful thing. Like, I'm so ashamed, I'm so mad at myself. Like, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe I'm doing this." And XYZ. And she told me what it was. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, it's bad. And I kind of did judge her a little bit in the beginning. But, I'm well trained and I catch myself when I'm in judgment, and I was able to back off from it. But most of the time, when someone delivers a message with that kind of setup, with the drama and with the judgment and not being aligned in themselves, how we hear it is with that same drama and judgment. So later, when we go back and we want the reassurance that what we did wasn't so bad and wasn't so awful, it's hard for them to give it to us because the way we delivered it was on a plate of drama. This is why we teach people how to hear us. You see, it's like we say one thing, but how we say it impacts how people hear it and how people see us. See, we obsess about what are people going to think and how am I going to be perceived. We have more influence over that than we know by how we deliver a message. The other way that delivery is so important is when you're highly charged. Like when you're hurt or you're angry at someone and you go and try to communicate with them, chances are they can't really hear what you're saying. You're not going to have a really productive conversation. Again, because you may be saying one thing, but the delivery method, meaning the energy it's riding on, be it anger or hurt or whatever, is impacting how they're experiencing you in that situation. So it's better not to communicate when you're highly charged because your delivery method is going to be a little frightening. You want to get those emotions out and then deliver the message, because then you're going to be heard in a different way. Now, I know it's not possible to do all the time because sometimes we're in the heat of the moment and things just come out. But as you work with yourself, really think about, all right, how am I communicating? What's my delivery method? Remember, you teach people how to hear you by how you deliver the message. Keep in mind your delivery method if you really want to communicate the message that you desire to say.